first half scents were in glass bottles. This is a summer scent, and it is delicious. Okay. Listen to that. I think this is a little bracelet or perhaps an ankle bracelet, but I could not bear to take it off because it's too cute on here. And I do keep these scents on my dresser in my bedroom. They're very visible when you're in the room, so I could not bear to take it off. Okay, they're little flip-flops. How cute is that? Alright, my nails don't clash as much with this bottle. In fact, there's a little bit of similarity there. I was joking in the last video that my red, white, and blue summer nails were clashing with these beautiful, subtle bottles and clashing with my shirt a little bit too. But it is what it is. Nail colors can always change. Okay. So anyway, this is Miami Glow by J.Lo. I heard about this scent on YouTube. Someone, and I don't remember who, so I apologize. Someone did a scent video, and they had this, and the way they described it was so good that I had to go buy it on Amazon. And it was not very expensive, if I'm remembering correctly. I could be wrong. Oh, I can smell it from here. I could be wrong, but I want to say it was maybe $25, which, that's not dirt dollar store cheap, but it's also not super Sephora expensive. So, I love the shape of this bottle. Let's give it a little spray. That went further back than I thought. Oh my gosh, it's so good. It is like sunscreen and musk and I want to say coconut, but I surprisingly don't really think I get any hints of coconut. I feel like I just expect to with a scent like this. Someone is breathing very deeply. I can't remember if I said this in this video or just the last, but that's my dog Duchess. I think I might have mentioned her name at the beginning of this one when I was talking about us going for a walk in between videos. A very humid walk. Our house is very air conditioned at the moment, and I am very grateful for that. I would not be wearing this material if it wasn't. I might not be wearing anything if it wasn't. This is just delicious. I absolutely love it. I would not wear this in the winter. It is such a summery scent that I feel like would smell funny in the winter. It would smell like somebody spilled their sunscreen in the bottom of their purse that they left in there from the summer. No, in reality, you can do whatever you want, and you can wear whatever scent you want, whenever you want, and don't let anybody tell you otherwise. the shimmer stays on your skin because the body wash just rinses off. And the shave oil may not have shimmer. I don't think the shave oil has shimmer. And the body scrub might have some shimmer, but I mean, you never leave body scrub on, of course. So, but I guess I expected maybe the body wash to keep some glow or keep some shimmer on me, and it really does not. But again, I mean, you rinse body wash off, so that's probably, I'm probably the fool in that situation. I should have known. But I was a little disappointed that the body wash didn't leave me a little shimmery. It's supposed to tone you, glow you, but I guess I just like the smell, and I would be lying if I said that it's very moisturizing. I don't find this body wash very moisturizing, but it does smell nice. And when, on a day like today, when it's so humid, you feel like you're swimming, you don't necessarily need a super hydrating body wash because the air is doing it for you, whether you like it or not. So, anyway, back to this. It is another beachy scent. It is another sunscreeny scent. It is another, there's a little bit of fruity scent to this, I think, as opposed to the JLo one, which is much sharper of a scent. And then at the beach is a little more like, I don't know, there's like more of a sweet musk. And then this is more of like it's tart, but it has like I guess when I say tart, I mean like a sunscreeny sort of a tart, but there's also like a deeper fruit scent. I hope that's making sense. Okay, let's put this lid back on. I don't want it to snap too loud. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Okay, so I think she's trying to decide whether she's sleepy or really bored. Okay, I'm gonna go next to a shimmer mist, and actually this is a Bath and Body Works shimmer mist. So these are my only two shimmer body sprays, and they're actually like almost exactly the same color. That's so funny. I've never really thought about that. The packaging looks so different when they're, set apart. Okay, so this one I sprayed on my legs this past weekend when I was wearing shorts on top of some lotion, and it was very pretty in the sun. This is also very pretty in the sun. However, I feel like the glitter may be a little bigger in this, if that makes sense. I'm sure there's no way for you to see it. Well, maybe. This is finer and a little more liquidy. This is a little more goopy, if that makes sense. So this, I spray more for the actual scent. Okay. So this is called Into the Night from Bath and Body Works. To me, this is more of a winter scent, and I guess the black kind of tips you off there, but you can absolutely wear it in the summer. I mean, again, as I said, wear whatever you want, whenever you want, because you know what? We get one trip on this merry-go-round. Oh, that's so good. That is like as fruity as you can get while still smelling like winter, like a fall date night. It's so good. I feel like I keep making loud noises. I'm very sorry. Okay. Okay, for this last collection, I think I'm gonna go into some talking. I'm gonna try it. I've been whispering for a while, and I just feel like I want a little bit of my voice in case anyone is absolutely really sick of the whispering. Okay. Okay, so let me try to do a little bit of soft spoken. I hope that this is not too loud. This is kind of a test because I have been whispering for a while now, and I have not listened to myself talk softly. I have just heard myself whisper from the last video, so anyway, I'll give it a shot and I hope you like it. Okay, so this last collection is kind of a collection in itself, and I feel, apologies if I dip back into a whisper. I'm just trying not to talk too loud. Okay, because I just don't quite have the volume down yet, so I'm not sure what sounds good. Okay, so 2 more. Okay, so this is the Soul. Okay, let me get it right. Okay. Okay, let me explain myself. I thought that this brand was called Sol de Janeiro, okay? And I couldn't find the day, but it's in this little, oh, you probably can't see. It's in this, there we go. Sol de Janeiro. Sol de Janeiro. But I couldn't find the day. So I didn't want to say Sol Janeiro because that sounded very wrong, but I also didn't want to add a day if there wasn't a day, because I don't need to be messing with this brand's name, because they make some really nice smelling products. I highly recommend. I get them at Sephora. I should say I got them at Sephora. I'm not sure where else they sell them. This is my big one. This is my go-to. I absolutely love this scent, and I've been wearing it pretty much every day for quite a while now. When I don't wear this, I wear one of the more formal ones that I talked about in the first video. This is absolutely delicious, and oh, sorry, Duchess. Oh my goodness. I feel like this one is pretty popular, and I feel like a lot of you are gonna know exactly what this smells like just from seeing this big chunky cylinder bottle. The scent is pistachio and salted caramel, or caramel, depending on how you say it. I have to tell you that I don't know that I smell pistachio. I guess maybe there is kind of a nutty tone to it, but I don't think I would say pistachio. Now, an expert, a scent expert, might smell this and say pistachio immediately, but I would not. I would say, I would probably say caramel or coconut. Not that they're the same at all. But oh my goodness, it smells so good. Now I'm just sitting here smelling it. Oh, it's so good. It's amazing. It is. Oh, I'm so sorry. Sorry, Dutch. Good girl. She's like, it reeks in here, Mom. Okay. Apologies for that sound. I have not dipped in much to editing yet. I definitely will. Again, these videos are more of test videos, guinea pig videos, getting a feel for it videos. But in the future, once I get my feet wet and once I figure out what the heck I'm doing in any capacity, I will definitely make edits. I already was able to edit, the beginning and end of the first video a bit, but full disclosure, it's a little embarrassing because it's not like it's my first day on earth. But I am very new to videos and editing them, making them. So I was a little bit impressed that I got this. Oh my gosh, there I go again. Let me put this down because I'm dangerous. This setup, not that it's anything special. It is just a part of my house. But I wasn't even sure I was was aesthetically pleasing at all, but I feel like I did at least somewhat. So that's that. Anyway, back to this scent. It's delicious, and I love it, and I highly recommend it. And I spray this on my wet hair. I spray this on my clothes. I spray this on my skin. This is the kind of scent that I would spray to go out somewhere, but I would also spray like when I get home from the gym and I take a shower and I get out of the shower and I spray it on my wet hair, and then I just go downstairs to eat dinner and watch TV, and I smell great for nobody in my nightgown. Well, that's kind of nice. Okay, let me get this back on. Ah, there it is. Okay. So, this is the mini version of that, except this is a different scent, technically. Okay, so that one is 62. That one over there, the pistachio and salted caramel. This is Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Crush 71. That's also Brazilian Crush, but it's the 62. So this is the 71, as you can see. And it is caramelized vanilla and macadamia. I think I said this before, but I love vanilla scents, coconut scents, sweet scents. Florals, a little goes a long way, and it can't be too citrusy, if that makes sense. Maybe I should just say acidic, because floral is different than citrus, obviously. Fruit versus flower, right? But I tend to go more for sweet scents. But as shown in the first video, and some of this one too, a lot of my scents are not sweet. When I buy candles, I think that is where I tend to really bring the sweetness preference into things. I will definitely show the candles that I have around the house. Perhaps that's going to be the next video. I don't know. I would love to make more videos this week and just keep trying my hand at this. So if you're willing, I would love for you to like this video. I would love for you to subscribe. Let me know what you want to see. Let me know what you like. Let me know what you wish more ASMR artists did or didn't do. I am happy to fill any unmet need possible. I just am not sure that I know what they are. I have some ideas. I've been writing some notes down and thinking about this. I've been thinking about starting this channel for a while. But you know, I feel like some of my favorite ASMR artists, I feel like when they make videos about starting an ASMR channel, they always say just start making videos. Just make a couple. See how it goes. See what you like. See what you don't like. See if anyone watches. See if anyone subscribes. See what people comment. Just give it a shot. So that is really what these first two videos are, and possibly what the next few videos will be as well. I may change my backgrounds a little bit. Obviously, I'll change subject matter. But yeah, please let me know what you want to see, what you like, what you don't like, what you wish you saw more, what you wish you saw less. I am open. I plan on reading every single comment, if I get any. So I hope I do, because I would love to read them. I love to talk to people. I love to hear what people think. People are fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. And quite frankly, I care more about what you guys think, and what you guys want, than what I think and what I want. That's the truth. So, anyway, back to this. Okay, so about sweet scents, this is extremely sweet. I sprayed it downward because it is really overpowering, and I don't necessarily want it up in the air with the rest of these more light scents. Okay. This is caramelized vanilla macadamia. I mean, it is nutty, vanilla, caramel, sweet. It is sweet, sweet. It reminds me, so I do like it, but it reminds me a little more of a candle, or just a bakery. It is delicious, but I've worn it a few times. It is really good, but whenever I wear it, I end up feeling a little bit like I smell like a dessert rather than a woman, rather than a human. It's a little overpowering for what it is, I feel. I do like it. Let me know what you think about this one if you've tried it, because I am very interested to hear what other people think, actually. I've been wanting to ask somebody about this, but I feel like everyone uses the other ones. Everyone uses the pistachio and salted caramel. Everyone uses, I actually don't know. I can picture the colors because this line has a bunch, and a lot of you probably know that. I think I've smelled them all, and they're delicious. But I tend to go for these sweeter scents or these more like summery, sunscreeny scents, at least in the warmer weather. So anyway, tell me what you think, because I don't think I've known anyone that's tried this one personally. I took my bracelets off my right hand and put them, or right wrist, and put them on my left because I was banging my wrist against the table in the first video a little bit, and I apologize. That was a little bit boneheaded on my part. Okay. Not that I'm not doing boneheaded things in this video. I'm sure I am. But I'm trying to learn bit by bit. Okay. So now this is also Sol de Janeiro. These are my last ones, I think. So these are the glow oils. So these are not shimmer mists and they're not perfumes. They are oils. They sort of go on like a lotion, but more runnier, I guess I should say. They are runnier than a lotion. They are more thin, if that's what you want to say. Okay, translucent, transfer-resistant shimmer for body and face. Oh, I've never used it on my face. I've never read that before. You know what? Today's the day. I'm reading it, and maybe I'm gonna put it on my face next time. This one is a little bit dark for me. It goes on thin, so it doesn't go on like paint or like makeup. So the darker one does work on me, but in a perfect world, I think this one is better. This one just makes me look like I used self-tanner, to be honest. And to be extra honest, the only reason I bought this one was because they were out of this one for a really long time, and I was desperate to try it. I hadn't tried either one, and I was so desperate, and I think I might have been going on vacation. I can't remember, but I really wanted to try it, and I really wanted to put it on my arms and my legs at the beach or the pool, I think. And so I just went with this, and I tried it at home in the privacy of my room. And it was fine. I mean, it wasn't ideal. It was a little dark. It just, again, it looked like I had self-tanner on, which it kind of is like a temporary self-tanner. You can see the shimmer. It's very pretty, and I would wear it again for sure, but maybe when I already had a little more of a base tan than I do now. I am getting a little bit of a base tan, but I am very pale, so I have some redness, and I do wear sunscreen, of course. I do absolutely wear sunscreen. But I am also not opposed to getting a little bit of color. Just, I make sure that I'm protected before I sit there and get some color. And I don't spend hours and hours out in the sun because I just don't, I know it's not great for me. So I try to, everything in moderation, right? So this is the PSA, wear sunscreen. Don't be afraid of a glow, but make sure that you got the glow over your sunscreen, or make sure that you got the glow from artificial things like this that don't hurt you and don't hurt your skin. Okay, and stay hydrated. That's my PSA. Okay, so this one is another glow oil. So I'm sorry, the other one was called Copacabana Bronze. This one's called Rio Sunset. And it is really beautiful. I love the rose gold cap. I love it. It's great. This one is, again, more for me, really. But either one works. They both go on thin. They both soak in. One just is a little bit more true to color than the other. Okay, now let's hope my bracelets aren't too loud. Let's see if this makes a good sound. TBD. I think, that's not bad. I think back here with the scratching is probably the best sound. Okay, so I think that the last thing that I want to show you for tonight, or at least for this video, it's a scent, but it's a soap, and I just think the bottle is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So I got this at TJ Maxx. The sticker is still on. It is brand new. I actually need to work on, so the bottle's beautiful. So let's cover the sticker. I need to work on getting the sticker off in a way that's not ugly because this is a gorgeous glass. I was so impressed for the price. Glass soap dispenser. Look at that wide top. So this is Live Green hand wash, lemon zest, right there. Look at the pretty font. Lemon zest gently cleansing, hydrates skin. It is 14.2 fluid ounces. Oh, there's words on the back. Okay. Pump directly into hands. Oh, I went back to a whisper. I hope that's okay. I'm gonna go back to talking. Pump directly into hands. Lather thoroughly. Rinse with warm water. Avoid contact with eyes. Okay, good advice. Very good advice. And then the ingredients. The ingredients list is rather long, so I will spare you. This was $5.99 at, I keep getting it mixed up, TJ Maxx. I always want to say Marshalls, no matter what. TJ Maxx. And I think this is beautiful. I love it so much. It technically is not well, it is a scent, but it's a temporary scent for your hands in the bathroom or kitchen. But I think it is gorgeous, and I had to bring it to show you. I bought 2 of these. They are sitting under my kitchen sink until I run out of what I currently have, which is not nearly as pretty as this. And yeah, so I can't wait to use it. I have smelled it by unscrewing this and smelling, and it really is lemony and zesty. So they're right on target there. And then yeah, so I can't wait to use it. Hopefully it doesn't have any kind of funky scent. You know how sometimes you buy something and you're like, oh, this smells great, and then you use it, you mix it with water, or it mixes with the oils on your skin or your hair for the first time, and you're like, that's not the scent I smelled in the store. It's just not. So I hope that doesn't happen here. But you know what? For $5.99, I'll survive. Okay. Well, I am not sure that this video was any smoother than the first, but I cannot tell you how happy I am to have you here, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much for watching this video. It really does mean a lot to me. It is very odd to do this, not in a bad way, but it's it's a little bit vulnerable and it's a little bit nerve-wracking that nobody will so there's a couple things that could happen. People could like it, you know, maybe a few people, or everyone could hate it, whether it's a few people or more, or no one will see it. And that's, I think, the scariest option. So if you see this, if you're here, if you made it, what is this, 40 minutes into the video about my silly little scent collection? If you have made it 40 minutes into the video, thank you, thank you, thank you. I am sitting here in my house feeling really grateful. If you're watching, feeling a little nervous, feeling a little bit like I'm having fun though, so it wasn't wasted time if you had fun and learned some things, right? So I am excited to make more videos. I really hope that, I mean, if you're here, I hope you liked it, and I'm excited to do more. It looks like Duchess has had absolutely enough of me, despite my unconditional, undying love for her. Okay, let me put this over here before I drop it and ruin the whole video. Okay, thank you so much for coming. Just a little bit of bracelet scratching before I go. Thank you for coming, and thank you for sharing your evening with me. I mean, wow, if you did, that is so cool. I could use the company